Apollo Hospitals and Dadri for giving me this platform to talk to you about stem cell transplantation and donation. Let me start with a couple of scenarios. Imagine a child diagnosed to have thalassemia major and confined to a life of monthly injections and blood transfusions. A normal childhood like his friends is something this child can only dream of but hardly experience. Imagine another child, a teenager, with aspirations of becoming a pilot, one day stricken with blood cancer and struggling to survive. Consider the plight of a child who, for no fault of his, has to suffer repeated life-threatening infections because his blood cells are not being formed adequately. This is where stem cell transplantation and stem cell donation comes in. Hematopoietic stem cell transplantation, or BMT as it is popularly known, is a life-saving procedure for several blood and stem cell disorders. To familiarize you with the process, let me start with the basics. All of us have bone marrow inside our bones. This is where stem cells reside. Several diseases and conditions arise due to abnormalities in these stem cells. Some of the common conditions that all of us see include thalassemia major and sickle cell anemia, which are conditions where blood does not get formed adequately. Then we have leukemia or blood cancer, which is not responding to chemotherapy. Also, we have aplastic anemia, where stem cells stop working, and conditions where babies are born without any immunity. In these conditions, if we replace the patient's stem cells with new and healthy stem cells, the patient can be cured of the disease and step into a whole new healthy life. The first step involved in stem cell transplantation is HLA typing. Now, similar to blood group matching, where somebody with O positive blood group can donate their blood to another person with O positive blood group, we have stem cell groups called HLA. Whoever has their HLA matched with the patient can donate stem cells and cure the person. The chance of finding an HLA match between brothers and sisters is about 30%, and the chance of finding an HLA match with the parents, the child with the parents, is 5%. So 70% of the times we need to look into unrelated voluntary donor registries for some match of our donors, and the biggest example of which is Dadri. More the number of donors registered, more is the chance of finding a match. Sources of stem cells can be three. One is the cord blood, which is obtained from the umbilical cord when babies are born. The second is peripheral blood, where the donor receives injection for 4 days, which is completely safe for the donor, except a little bit of body pain during those 4 days, after which the bone marrow stem cells come into the blood and they are collected just like any other blood collection. The third is bone marrow. Here the donor is given general anesthesia, and with needles we take the stem cells from the hip bone. This procedure again is very safe for the donor, and any myth that stem cells donation can result in any health problems or harm for the donor will be busted today when one of our children's mother, Sanjeevani's mother, comes and talks to you. Bone marrow donation has not only been done by adults but also by little kids right here in Apollo Specialty Hospital. These little hands have been given big and bright futures for their brothers and sisters, and you will listen to their stories too. To quote Winston Churchill, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. I have registered myself with Dadri as a stem cell donor, and I'm waiting for that day when I get the phone call that my stem cell has matched with somebody. An event like this is the first big step towards raising awareness, and I thank all of you for being these agents of change. I'll conclude by quoting Dadri's quotes: be a stem cell donor, be a match, act now and give to life. Thank you.